There is a saying in English, jack of all trades and master of one. But I want to revisit this saying again by the end of the interview. My name is Rohit and you're watching Gazali program on Prudent. Today's guest with me she is a actor, TV presenter, a model and a sports personality as well, a karate champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce you all to Sandhya Shetty. Sandhya, welcome on my show, Gazali.
Thank you, Rohit. Okay. I'm glad.
Okay, tell me one thing. There are a lot of different dimensions to your personality. What do you want to say about this? And I don't know where to start first of all, because I don't know which dimension to pick first.
I'll help you.
Yes, sure.
As you started with the saying called jack of all and master of one, I believe that for me it works totally the opposite. I think it's jack of all and master of all to begin with, because I've always been a very a lot of energy. I'm always very looking out for avenues of new things to explore, and right from childhood I tried I was a very good student. I was to be a monitor from first standard to 10th standard, like a Hitler everywhere, but friends with all, but very disciplined. And I think apart from studying, I loved sports. Name it kabaddi, karate, kho-kho, everything. I used to just try everything. And somewhere there, I realized that the sports person in me is very strong. And that made me do volleyball also, and I was a captain of my team. And kabaddi, I did state. And then in college, I was exposed to something called NCC, that is National Cadet Corps. I was in the Army wing. And the discipline of being a sports person, I think I essentially also got it from there, because it's a very disciplined form, I wanted to be an army officer from there on, actually, yeah. My career option was to be an army officer or to be a lawyer.
Today you're sitting with me
as a model, actor and a sports person. Exactly. But that was very exciting, because 9 months of physical endurance that we go through in NCC, and then I was selected from India. As a young ambassador, I went to Canada. So that gave me also a world view of how you see not only India, but also other parts of the country from a very different perspective. So it basically enhanced my personality also for the future. And I think that helped me as a model and actor as well.
Okay. Now, you said a lot of things in your college days. You were inclined towards sports and all those things. Then how did modeling happen? Did sports happen first or modeling professionally?
No, it was definitely modeling professionally, because when I was in my final year of college, all my friends always kept forcing, they kept saying that, Sandhya, you're so tall and, you're so ideal to be a model. And we used to do this college, intercollegiate fashion events. And I said, all right, I'll just put in my form. Let's see, agar hoga to theek hai. And I got a call.
What was the first break that you got?
As a model?
As a model.
I think Miss India is the biggest avenues when you get selected, because from there on everything opens up, Miss India is an institution, according to me, because it's a big chance where women get groomed by the best in the country. And from there on, you can choose whatever you want to, whether you want to be a model, whether you want to get into corporate. So I think the grounding for any woman to start as a Miss India is a very good platform. And I think I totally loved it. From there, I started getting a lot of modeling offers. And I said, why not? Yes, I wanted to be an army officer.
Consider it as a sheer luck, or you wanted that glamour world? Or you by the time you had forgotten, by the time you were in college, you said, sports is okay, something which I would like to do. Mm-hmm. Maybe glamour is what I want to take it professionally.
See, I'll tell you very honestly, it was not a very conscious decision to be a model. I think after Miss India, I started getting so many modeling offers, and it became difficult to refuse. It was like, let me try for a year, then let me try for another year. That just extended, and I got addicted to it purely. It's like you get to travel. I love traveling. Traveling is one of my passions. So I got to travel so much as a model. Then of course, the admiration that you get from people, that, the whole glamour factor, the makeup and hair, somewhere within me, the woman just said, baby, be a model.
But till such time, didn't you feel that you're losing that sports connection? over this course of time, maybe 2-3 years of getting into modeling post your college?
Not at all,
You
not
never
at all.
felt-
I always maintained my touch of sports with my modeling. I'm a hardcore person who does gym almost every single day. You know, I'm somebody who, if today I'm doing karate, I'm simultaneously also going and playing tennis. I love playing badminton with my friends. So for me, sports is just an extended part of me, you know. That's not something where it's separate from me. Physical activity, and I think each and every person should be very, very, very careful and particular that they should have physical form of activity as a part of their life, because physical fitness is straight away connected to mental fitness. And if both comes together, there you go, bingo.
Today, you are a karate champion. You are inclined towards sports. Now, again, you are a model. You have done. We'll touch that TV presenting and acting in later part of the interview. What I want to know is, how do you balance it? First of all, you know, I find it difficult balancing in two boats. It becomes very difficult for an individual. You here have, you know, I would count 5, but there are many, I suppose. Some might be as a hobby which you want to take, but professionally, I think you are inclined towards 5 different things. How do you balance these things? It's so difficult.
Rohit, that's what I said. You know, they say that as a child, the grounding that you get is very important. And for me, my family plays a very important role. I've got a very strong grounding. Plus, I made sure that I finished education also. I never left education half me. I'm an English graduate with literature, English literature as my subject. So, you know, I believe that when you want to be a human being with proper, you know, future aspects of becoming a proper personality, then education matters, family matters, and the discipline, as I told you. You know, NCC also inculcated a lot of discipline. Time management is something I think we feel very highly in any profession. If you can do time management, I think you can do not one but multiple, you know, career options at the same time. And that's what I've exactly done. I model. I also am a TV presenter. I also do acting. Karate is her hobby, but I professionally go and fight. I'm right now the national champion as well. So I think it's all up to you, time management and sheer capacity to push yourself all the time. I think it's all about you.
This is one advice I want to take home, the time management thing. What I want to know is, you said volleyball, you said NCC while you were talking about your college days. There's one thing which I missed, I suppose, is karate. Now, you've taken the sport as professionally as possible. You've been representing Maharashtra, you are a national champion. How did karate basically happen? You know, going out of all those n number of sports, picking up that particular thing and doing it as a hobby, and then eventually as a career and becoming a champion, that is.
Okay, it's very simple. As a sports person, you know, I had tried everything, but one thing which I hadn't tried was martial art form. And my name says Sandhya, Shetty. We are actually genetically, they say we are the warrior clans. So I think something inside me, you know, the genetic thing said, "Arey, jaake kuch ladke aao," you know. So the karate was always something which was very fascinated. One of my designer friends from Bombay, he introduced me to this whole, you know, karate thing where he was going and learning. I went one day and I saw our sir, our sensei standing there, और सारे लड़के line से खड़े थे. He took one bamboo and he started hitting them, dhum dhum, and I was like, wow, you know, I should be this strong and I should like really fly off some kicks.
Was it because of this reason? I mean,
no. I think it was surely the whole thought of power, you know. We women are generally associated that, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you're really intelligent, but also, oh, you're strong. I think that complete woman, that thought and that vision of a complete woman was something which I felt physical strength also is a part of that woman. And I think karate somewhere made that thing inside me that yes, I need to be physically strong, mentally strong, I need to be beautiful, I need to be intelligent, but I need to be very strong as well.
Do you regret that you chose a wrong sport, or maybe, you know, karate was not what I should have chosen in terms of sporting thing? Do you regret anything in that fashion?
I love karate. I love sports.
As you said, love hitting people.
No, it is, you know what, in fact, it's the other way around. When you learn any form of martial art discipline, the first thing that they teach you is to be non-violent. They teach you how to calm yourself down. They teach you that it's self-defense. It's only when you are attacked, you're supposed to defend first, and then when need arises, you're supposed to attack. So basically, it teaches you to protect yourself first, and attacking is the last medium. So you actually become a very balanced person. And you know, today's the way the situation is, I think women's safety is of utmost priority. And where I am concerned, I am totally promoting self-defense, because I think each and every woman in our country should learn self-defense, because at any adverse situation, they should be able to protect themselves.
No, the reason why I asked is because there are n number of glamorous sports, and you are a glamorous face, and you are a glamorous name now. That's the reason I said, you know, there are a lot of other sports which money is involved, or maybe glamour is involved now. That's the reason I asked you, do you choose a wrong sport maybe?
Rohit, I love this question. You know, honestly, I love this question. I'll tell you the reason why.
I want an honest answer from you.
I will be so honest. If you see my choreograph and my life pattern, I've always chosen things which are very challenging, and which are things which normally people wouldn't want to do, because they are non-glamorous and they might not get the so-called commercial viability out of it. For example, I did NCC Army Wing. At that point, somebody like me who had a lot of aspirations, why would she do that? Because it was really tough. It was non-glamorous, but I did that because I felt that was very challenging. Again, karate, non-glamorous, absolutely a game where you get a lot of injuries, and you know, there's a lot of hard work, but again, a challenge. For me, the challenges of life are definitely a priority more than just the commercial bit of it. And of course, I have glamorous career. I am a model. So let me add something which is really valuable. And I think martial art, a pure form of martial art, karate, is definitely adding value to my life.
Are you not scared that, you know, your glamour career might get hampered due to one of the injuries which you might have in any of the championship?
It's all here. If I have to get injured, I can just fall off the steps while walking in my building and injure my leg. Two things. Firstly, that when you do karate, you are improving yourself. Okay, because your body gets beautiful. The workout that you do in karate, your body gets fitter, stronger. As a model, you need to have a great body. So karate indirectly helps that. Also, if you're talking about injury, you can have an accident anywhere, while you're driving a car, while you're climbing the office stair, anywhere. So that's something which I'm not scared at all. Even if I get injury while karate, I know how to heal myself. So when you're doing something, you never think that, oh my God, modeling में भी मुझे कुछ भी accident हो सकता है while shooting, acting के वक्त shooting हो, you know. So injuries, अगर वो सोच के हम don't indulge in anything, I think yes, you have to always be best in whatever you do. I always believe that I have to win. They always say that, you know, participation is important. Yes, participation is surely important, but I believe always winning is important.
Okay. That's a bold statement from a bold lady. Now, you've won a lot of awards and competitions. Now, one of them is bronze at National Karate Championship, which happened recently. Silver at 34th National Games at Ranchi. And there are n number of awards which I can't read, go on and on. Now, how much hard work does it require, and are you happy getting this kind of awards? Is it the ultimate thing? You know, you work a lot of things, you know, a lot of hard work goes into, you know, preparing for the games.
Yes. And
then winning maybe a bronze or silver, or not getting a gold, or maybe getting a gold, and, you know, what's next then? What's your take, a competitive take?
Rohit, it's for a sports person, if you ask, it's always about climbing a step and again re-challenging your own previous achievement. For example, if last you know, National Games of India in Ranchi, I won the silver medal. I have been selected this year as a, you know, I can participate now in the next National Games. I've been qualified for it. So now my target is that the one which I got silver, this time I want a gold. I'm not going to compromise for anything but gold. So it's always a target. And secondly, I'm representing my state. It's a great high for a sports person to represent your state and say that I won this medal. You know, I'm born and brought up in Maharashtra, but my ancestors, my roots are in Karnataka. So for me, it's a double victory, because when Karnataka comes there to fight against me,
it's a difficult situation.
It's a difficult situation, but honestly, I feel very proud.
A Shetty representing a Maharashtra.
Yes, a Shetty representing a Maharashtra, you know.